Hi guys, my name's Ronnie. Welcome back to my channel, and today I wanted to talk to you guys about why I really contemplated on returning my phone. And I have the Google Pixel 9, not the Pro or anything. So for starters, I don't like that it's really complicated to use, right? So sometimes when I post videos, it'll flicker, or when I record in the dark, it will dim out and it will be hard to see anything, because I know the front camera is really bad, but the back camera was not doing it justice in the dark, and I didn't like that. And so it's really hard to use because you have to know a bit more about the camera settings, and I don't want to learn about the camera settings. Like, I just want to use the phone and the camera. Another thing I don't like about my phone is that obviously on other platforms it's slowed down and it doesn't work well as in iPhones. Like in iPhones, I feel like your notifications pop up right when you open it. On Androids, it takes a minute to load Instagram DMs, and then the quality is also downgraded. So I don't really like that part of it. I feel like my mindset for that was like, oh, like I don't need to be on social media like that anyways, so I'm not going to be doing that. And then another thing I don't like about it is how annoying it is to use the inconvenient items. For example, with the volumes on the iPhone, it has a little toggle, and that toggle just doesn't, like, it turns off your notifications, it turns it on. Meanwhile, on my Android, I have to swipe through 4 different notification volumes because they only have 4, like, oh, media, alarm, etc. The things that only take one tap on an iPhone, I have to go through kind of a bit more loops, turn on or off on my Android, and it kind of sucks. But again, it reminds me to slow down in life. With the Instagram, I'm like, oh, like I don't need to be on Instagram that much. And then last but not least, the reason I didn't really like my phone, and honestly it was about to be the deal breaker of why I returned it, was the screen. So I had to Reddit this because I thought I was crazy and I was gaslighting myself. I thought I was going blind, but for some reason I was getting really bad eye strain on the Pixel, and I didn't know why, and I didn't think it was the Pixel at first. And then when I would go on my computer, when I would go to work, when I would be away from my phone for elongated hours, I would realize that I didn't have eye strain and that I wasn't blind and I can actually read small print. It was literally just my Pixel, and I Reddit it and I found a subreddit for it, and so that's why I'm like, oh, it's my Pixel, it's not me. So it really sucked, and it was about to be the deal breaker, but at the end of the day, I decided to keep it because it was at a good price point. I didn't be on my phone as much as I am, and so it helps to have these inconveniences, because then I'm just like, you know what, I'm gonna go do something else, I'll go cool off, and I just kind of, I'm not as much as in a rush as I am when I had my iPhone. Like, I would be on it and I would just scroll for hours and hours, and I just didn't really have a life. And I feel like I have more of a life with the Android. I feel more disconnected from technology, if that makes sense. And I don't know why it feels that way, but it does. But you know, to each their own. I'm just putting my experience and my perspective and why I kept it. And again, I'm going to continue to keep it because, again, I love the Pixel. Like, it's a good price point. The camera, I love the camera. iPhone could never, minus at night, sucks at night. But other than that, I love my Pixel. It was a good price point. I'm ready to have a $50 phone bill, and that's it. And when I had my iPhone, it was always paying off that damn phone, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So yeah, I hope this helped people out who are looking to get an Android or a Pixel or whatever. But this is my honest opinion. I'm not sponsored. I don't care. Like, I've had iPhone all my life, and I would go back to iPhone if I had the money to, but I just don't, and I don't care. And I just love what my Pixel is doing for my social life or my life outside of technology. So thank you guys for watching.